welcome back.
Good luck out there, people.
And for the first time since episode 1, and the first time ever when we've had missiles, we're in a saber. I love this autopilot sequence. The strike force looks so obvious.
You're looking for a fight out there, fellas. Try not to disappoint. Weapons free.
Get ready to attack.
Breaking attack, guys. Wing attack formation.
This is a Targu 2 class frigate. It's got a lot of turrets, but none of them point forwards. And that is something of a fatal flaw.
That was one big explosion. Fox 1.
Though, you can more or less dodge turrets, even if you aren't coming in from directly forward. It's a bit harder.
That was one big explosion.
One thing I like about this mission is that sort of the classic way
Another kill.
you attack capital ships in Wing Commander games is that you normally join in with the escort fighters in knocking out the enemy interceptors, and then you start making torpedo runs on the capital ships. That's very rarely the correct strategy in Standoff. I tried it here and it basically doesn't work. You lose too many bombers, and you also lose a fair few interceptors to enemy flank. The most important thing to do here is to take out the frigates as soon as possible. So you do end up actually doing torpedo runs while there are enemy fighters around, which is, I think, what was supposed to be the case in the early Wing Commander games.
Wow, Brando. That shot looked like it came directly from the Wheeler highlight.
But never actually happened. I tried a fair few tactics in this one, and it turned out that taking down nearby corvettes was almost as important as taking down frigates, because rapiers seem to like dying on corvette turrets. I tried a few different approaches. Most of them managed to destroy enough capital ships to count as mission accomplished, but this was the only one that actually killed them all.
No one want to tell me where all these bad guys came from?
Well, Cougar, when a mummy killed Matthew and a daddy killed Matthew, they hate each other very much. Let's not go any further down that route.
Leaving the party early. Hopping to sand can.
This is Toller. Good luck to all of you, and good hunting.
The Wing Commander 2 drawn Tolwyn always strikes me as a bit strange. I assume they didn't want to get into the potential legalness around Michael McDowell and image rights, but still seem a bit odd. As an aside, by the way, you now know why Squealer is called Squealer, or at least you do if you were listening.
Come on, could you at least put a bit of effort in? Somebody please claw this cat. I'm not a frickin' stretch pose. Damages to ear. I gonna pop the pot.
If you will call yourself flakbait
That was one big
and fly against a bunch of Targu 2 anti-fighter frigates, I'm not terribly surprised you had to inject. As you may have noticed, I'm now out of torpedoes, so this is a long bit of dogfighting interspersed with the occasional explosion of a kilographic frigate.
one tad heavy.
You might have been wondering what I was waiting for in order to use my missiles, and it's the arrival of this wave here. Because these guys arrive at a time when lots of ships will just be starting torpedo runs. So they can pounce on guys who aren't defending themselves, which can be quite bad for our fighter force. So I'm trying to get rid of as many of them as possible. I need to get more willing to use my IR missiles because I have one left at the end of this mission, and that's even using 2 on my last enemy. What I'm trying to do here is knock out some of the destroyer turrets, because this will both decrease the number of torpedoes they intercept and additionally potentially lead to fewer casualties from enemy flank.
Is away. I got a bail. Okay, Buzzball, time to be flat. Bridge is a flaming wreck, sir.
After deck, Yankee to stick now.
I'm not quite sure what it is about the AI that makes it so bad at dealing with turrets, but whatever it is, they do go down to capital ships very fast. Speaking of mistakes made, oops, I
Torpedo locked and deployed.
made a mistake there. I didn't identify a red blip. I thought it was a purple blip, an ejected pilot, and therefore I didn't bother to look for any potential sources of danger, and got pegged by a Sarther gunfire. So now I have no afterburners, which is a pity, because in my destruction of Target 2 turrets, I'm mostly done with taking turrets off this frigate, and now I have to cross about 40,000 distance units of whatever they are to get to the other one with no afterburners, so it might take a while.
After deck, Yankee to stick now.
The other problem, of course, is that I'm practically dead, but well, easy go, easy go. It's not me that has to repair the fighter. So as I said, this thing is 40,000, whatever they are, away, so let's just edit the journey out, shall we? You can see most of our forces now swarming around the remaining frigate, trying to knock turrets off it. And there you are, one declawing of a Target 2.
Okay, ladies.
If you look at the radar, you'll see that a torpedo has just been launched.
Engines are fried. Doesn't look like this one's escaping.
There we are. Mission accomplished.
Enemy cap ship is going down, sir.
Record, this is Bradshaw. Target area is clean.
Just in time, Captain. The first wave of the main strike force is already on the way. Head for home.
We've had some pretty hefty casualties in taking out this many cap ships. As you remember, we started with 9 Rapiers and 6 Sabres, and I think we've got about 3 of each left. But that merely means that we took out as many Kalathi cap ships as we lost
This
fighters.
is Bradshaw. I'm ready to land.
Well, I'll be damned, Bradshaw. That's some fine work. With that hole your people put in their defenses, the main strike force should have no trouble reaching their carriers. Those cats are in for it now. Oh, and you're clear to
And
land.
apparently we did so well that we get Weissman telling us well done rather than Freyers. But I'm not sure Freyers knows how to say well done, being sarcastic smug git that he is. He's another character who might be somewhat similar to his Wing Commander 3 equivalent. Anyway, here's a Vector Saber for you.
You have got to be kidding me.
You ought to be used to it by now, Chief. And the debrief screen. It says 13 kills, but that's not counting the frigates. Torpedo kills don't count for some reason, so the actual number of kills is 17. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. I've been Ilanin, this has been Wing Commander Standoff, and I'll see you next time when we're finally going after a Hakaga.